What's happening, bros and broads? We've been gone for a minute, and negotiations with the YouTube execs has been ruthless. But today I'm happy to report that Millennial Bro Kitchen has been renewed for a third season. And you know we had to come back with some heat, so today's recipe is an absolute banger. Oven baked wings. And hey, it says party right on the label. Let's get cooking. Alright, so we're gonna get started right away. What you want to do is get a big old pot of boiling water and set your oven on 450 degrees. Once you got your water boiling, dump a bunch of salt in. You want to make this into a little like salt ocean. Think about like SpongeBob and Patrick. They're gonna live at the bikini bottom of this pot. Get that nice and salty. This has got to be some salt water. Make sure that gets all stirred in too. Then once you got your ocean water, you're gonna take your chicken wings. I got already pre-sectioned. If you get the whole wings, you could kind of chop them apart too, or try the whole wings. I haven't done that myself, but with these party wings, it's a party. So just dump those in. Try not to get water splashed all over your kitchen, like I just did. Then real simple here. You're just gonna let these cook for about 7 minutes. Give them a couple stirs in between so you make sure you're getting the heat evenly across everything. So we're back. It's been just about 7 minutes. You can see some of these guys are starting to float at the top. You can maybe kind of see too. Part of what this pre-boil does is render some of the fat out of these wings, so you can help ensure that they turned out extra crispy. Also get a little head start on the cooking process, but these are looking perfect here. What we're gonna do is kill the heat on the stove and drain these out. All right, we're back. We got the wings drained out. Not looking too appetizing, but that's all right. This is only phase 2. So what you want to do now, this part kind of sucks, but you want to take each of these little wings and kind of dry them off, either with some paper towels, some real towels, some absorbent, something. Kind of get those all nice and dry. You don't have to go too crazy with it, but the drier they are, the crispier they're gonna be. So let me dry these all out. I'm gonna toss them in a bag. I'm gonna show you why. Just a second here. Perfect. All right, we got all the wings dried off and bagged up. You're gonna see what we want to do here is just add a little bit of pre-spice to them. So I got this kickin' chicken finger lickin' spice blend. A lot of good stuff in there. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. You know, all that good stuff. But what we want to do is just kind of pre-season this chicken. We're gonna add some sauces on it later, but don't go too crazy here, but go a little crazy. And then seal your bag up, shake it around a bit, and be all nice and seasoned. So the chicken's seasoned. Last part, we got to bake this to a crisp, right? Got a couple tools here. So you want a baking sheet, line that with foil. You're gonna thank yourself later. If you do have something like this, little grates that kind of raise the chicken wings up off of the surface of the pan, that'll help. If not, you can just flip the wings about halfway through the cooking time. But if you have these grates, it results in the crispiest of wings because your wings aren't sitting in the fat, as you know, whatever residual fat is left kind of drips off of them. So without further ado, let's get the wings placed. You want to give them a little bit of space in between, but you know, this isn't rocket science. Just get them onto the grate. So you can see these are kind of small wings. Typically I'd cook these from about 30 minutes. I'm thinking maybe with these smaller ones, it might take a little bit less, but once you're at this point, throw them in the oven. Kind of keep an eye on them. You're shooting for about 30 minutes of cook time. So it's been about 20 minutes on these little guys. Let's see how they're doing. I'm gonna give them them just another couple minutes and we're gonna pull them. They're looking good though. Check out that truly beautiful sight. Couple of crispy wings. Both sides. Now what you could do here is you could munch them just like this. What I'm gonna do is hit them with that little bit of extra sauce. So also what you want to do here is throw the stove on broil, because we're going to sauce these up, toss them back on the pan and broil them for just a couple of minutes. We're going to broil that sauce into these wings. Now what we have is a few choices of sauces. We're going to do some Buffalo Wild Wings, Asian Zing. We're going to do some B-dubs, garlic, Parmesan herb, and then a classic buffalo. So all to do this is to just toss your wings into a little bowl like that. Try and split them up kind of evenly. And sauce them up. And then toss them right back onto your cooking pan right here. I'm gonna get that going for the rest of these sauces then. So you can see we got these all sauced up, placed back. Let's throw it back in the broiler for just a couple of minutes. I'm talking 1 or 2 minutes. All right, we killed the oven. Let's check how these puppies are doing. Beautiful. Alright, so if you made it to this point, all you have left is to enjoy it. What you want to do is hit yourself with a little bit of ranch, a little bit of blue cheese, then just pile some of these wings on. Alright, so I'm hungry as hell. I gotta try one of these out. Let's try one of these. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Just fall off the bone. Absolutely delicious. Ooh. Ooh. You're gonna be hard pressed to find a wing better than that. So stay tuned. Season 3 is just getting kicked off, and we got more heat coming from the kitchen.